it is. I know you love the life I live. Recline your seats and drop your tops. And let's go.
I'm riding with my shades on, patent leather shades on, finna get my blaze on, jamming to a train song, boys gon' get they hate on. I love the life I live. I'm riding with my shades on, patent leather shades on, finna get my blaze on, jamming to a train song, boys gon' get they hate on. I love the life I live.
It's me, L-O-N-E-S-T-A-R. Shining from a close, but you can see me from a shades on, J's on, cutting like a boys getting a, boys getting a. Can't see me, I'm muttered out, sitting on something potent. Yeah, that cash got me muttered out. They loving how I'm coming out and breaking the cash and coordinated, but not clashing. Got my Chevy sitting pretty like it stepped out of a fashion show. Bros, bows and bows, groupies at my shows in my ear like I suppose. You know the ones that didn't wanna holler but not holler because they think I'm tricking dollars. Man, I love this shit.
I'm riding with my shades on, patent leather shades on, finna get my blaze on, jamming to a train song, boys gon' get they hate on. I love the life I live. I'm riding with my shades on, patent leather shades on, finna get my blaze on, jamming to a train song, boys gon' get they hate on. I love the life I live.
Okay, now, who would love to live the life that I live? From a nobody, nothing, figure that absolutely the my least worries about the chick. Yeah, I'm far from having the trick. When they choosing, I'm chose quick and they cut.
Yo, can y'all hear me, man? Put some in the chat if y'all can hear me real quick.
Only met me through my
Turn it down just a little bit.
CDs.
Y'all know about that loan, man.
Screen to see me, no preheat. I'm already H.O.
Tango.
Certified as far as the game go, and that won't change. My name, poke hole from my lip to your lobe and surface around
Alright,
the
D, I
globe.
got
Till it's
you, man.
complete total control. I possess and I hold a treasure worth more than gold. I'm God gifted and gold, and it's my life. So when I'm rolling out,
I'm riding with my shades on, patent leather.
East Texas, West Texas, Dallas, Houston, Central Texas. You are now tuned in to CTX Sports Saga, the #1 place for youth sports recaps, news, predictions, all that other good stuff dealing with all the youth. Cause you know the youth is the future. Exposure that kids need. Let's go.
Yeah. Yo, what up, peoples? Hope everybody having a great night. Hope everybody having a great night, great evening. What's happening? Saga 2 is not in here yet, man. So y'all gonna get him tagged up, and we'll get him here. He probably coming home from practice. We had some computer issues and stuff starting off, man. So hopefully that's all fixed up. Sounds like everything fixed up, man. How y'all like that loan? What y'all know about that loan, man? What y'all know about that, man? R.I.P. to my boy Loan, man. Hey, we got some stuff recap tonight, man. Week 7 recaps. You know, we had some great games, man. Had some great things happen this weekend. Down in Austin, man, ATX showing up and showing out. Great series of games down there. We'll recap that, man. We'll see where everybody's standing. And I got a little link that'll let y'all know where you guys are standing versus the ops. That's what we're going to call them. Arkansas AAU. When you blend the standings, man, see where we stand with those. So that's something interesting as well to get used to, man. Again, y'all tag Saga 2, man. Tell him to get his butt on over here. But I know he probably driving or trying to get home. So we'll go ahead and start with that. Small couple announcements, man, to get ready for. Excuse me. One, October 29th, Bootacular cheer event, Georgetown. Car, I got you. Hey, my fault, man, too. You called me. I was busy. I didn't get a chance to call you back, but I'll tap in. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and send you that link right now. I'm gonna send you that link right now. Car, check your Facebook. All right, bet. Yeah, check your Facebook, bro. But yeah, man, we had that. So the Boo Tackler is coming up, man. Make sure you guys are getting your football players ready for that. Make sure you're getting cheer ready for that. I think cheer is already ready to go, man. I see a lot of people practicing routines, getting things squared away. Again, I say get your football players ready for that because they need to be in attendance, man, supporting these cheer girls. Those cheer girls have been supporting them all year long in the heat and any other weather that we got coming up. So, man, you guys can take an indoor moment to come and support them. We're trying to work with AAU, man. We're going to figure out something. We're going to try to give something away. We had a little thing we put out, but that's not going to be able to work because we're not going to have enough personnel to account for all that stuff. So I'll figure something out, but we're gonna make sure we get involved, and we'll be involved with that. So please, Kassan, what's up, man? I saw you on both channels. Big ups to everybody, man. Still over here on YouTube banging with us. We appreciate y'all. Again, if you're on YouTube, man, just make sure you drop that subscribe button. It's in the bottom left-hand corner right there somewhere on your screen. Make sure you tap that, subscribe to the page. It's absolutely free on YouTube. I got you, Car. And then if you're on Facebook, make sure you guys slap that like button, man. Dropping a heart. If you're on Twitter, make sure you guys are retweeting. I went to all 3 platforms tonight, man, because we got a lot of people looking in, a lot of good things going on. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see everybody getting back in the mix. I'm trying to catch these comments. Make sure I'm up to date on this. All right, let's see what Coach Key got, man. I'm going to start with him. See what he got to say. He going to try to start this night off right. Big ups to everybody that's liking the stream. Again, you'll see your name come up right there. I keep forgetting this mirror. But you see your name come up there, man. If you're on Facebook, dropping the like. If you're on Facebook, you can also drop exclamation commands. You'll see all the stuff we got. All right, Coach Key, what you got, man?
What's the deal?
What's up, man? What you got?
You know, I'm living good. You know, I'm just smoking a lot of Jag packs tonight.
Listen. I hear you, man. I hear you. I told you I'd give you your moment, but
it was good.
As they say, I need my money on time. That's what we say. I need my money on time.
Hey, Bert said it was something that he said y'all was supposed to discuss.
All right, we'll figure that out.
You
when
let
he
me know, bro. I'm a man of my word, man.
I'm gonna make sure because you know he just like my boy Walt write everything down. Walt write everything down. Anybody time somebody make a bet, he plug it in. So I want to make sure that we legal on that. But yeah, man. Yeah.
Let me know, man. I'm a man of my word, man. We can do that.
That's a bet, bro. Well, I appreciate you stopping, man. I see you had to come on here and get it off your chest just to make you feel good, huh?
Man, it was good, bro. It was a good day of football for the city, man. I feel like both orgs are good. We probably gonna see them again. It can go either way. It was a good game. On a good day of football, period, bro. Like us and the Jags, bro. I feel like just imagine if we all came together when we do come together after the season.
Right there, you go. That's what I want to hear. When you do come together. Yeah, that's going to be fire, man. And mind you, there's still other kids, and I'm saying this now, we're going to talk about this a little bit later tonight, but there are still other kids that are really good on other teams out that way. Man. Right? They don't have a complete package, but they got some stars that are staying straight out. So I'm excited to see how this will work, bro.
I got a call that I think I'm going to be one of the coaches for All-Stars.
Hey, there you go.
You know, so
well deserved.
I'm definitely looking at all teams, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely gonna be needing y'all help on, recognizing some of those AU kids, other kids, so we can put that powerhouse together and go make some noise, man.
Well, as y'all see, man, keep sending in those videos, bro. We keep trying to post them. I know we got some stuff coming in the inbox. I know we got stuff coming to the email. As you seen, Burke posted a couple of them on the story. Just keep them posted, man, because like I said, you never know who's out here watching your kid. Yeah. I tell people all the time, and I talk to kids and tell them all the time, stay humble, stay in the zone. Don't matter if you're losing by 40 because you never know who is out here watching you. May not be watching everybody else. They watching to see what you can do, you know what I'm saying, and what you provide because you may provide something bigger to another team, man. So, hey, man, big ups. I'm going to get you back in here when we get closer down to the nitty-gritty on the picks and whatnot. But definitely got a Week 7 recap, and when Soccer 2 get back here, I'm going to check on my lawyer and make sure he said the same thing, all right?
All right, man.
All right, man. That's Coach Key with the Wranglers. I've been telling him I was going to let him get on. We had a little bet going on this weekend, friendly wager. But man, I think like he said, that was a really, really good thing, man, for the ATX area. It showed a lot of talent. It showed a lot of coaches. It showed a lot of humble coaches too, man, because some of those coaches were down and out, and they fought all the way through the second half. We'll get back in that in the recap. I'm gonna try to wait for Bert to get here before we talk about that. So you tell your kid that all the time, James. Yeah, that's the way to be, man. Again, every kid ain't gonna be blessed to be on a winning team and have all this and that, man. But you keep going out there playing your heart out, man. Keep playing. Trust and believe there's somebody that's gonna watch your kid. They're gonna recognize that name. They're gonna recognize that jersey number, and they're gonna say that kid's a dog. And everybody else couldn't hang around him, but that kid stood out. And that's the kid that's gonna get picked for a lot of postseason play. That's gonna be the kid you see going to a lot of postseason tournaments and all that kind of good stuff, man. So I don't know where Burke at, man. I'm gonna give him a couple minutes. Let me shoot him a sideline because he ain't text me either. I'm gonna shoot him a line real quick. Make sure everything good. Anyways, before we get into that, let me get in here and see if I can pull up the scores. I didn't even get that far yet, man. See, he usually got all that. But we'll start. Okay, here we go. Bring Saga 3. I got a new Saga 3, man. I got a new Saga 3. Out of Waco Southern right now, helping me out. He did a dang good job this weekend, man. Taking pictures from me. You got a little article he's going to be writing. We're going to get that all posted up. Oh, there go my dog. There he is. Let me let him get set up real quick. He finally hopped in here. Let me put this up before he get on my ear.
Hey, what's up, man? My bad. I was whooping the boys behind in Uno, and I lost track of time, man.
You lost track of time. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Could have spent your family night, man.
Hey, we had some dessert, had a good Oreo cake, and I told the boys, I'm about to get on that ass. Let's get on this Uno.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Uno break up families, man. I'm trying to tell people.
Hey, you know what? I this is the hard part about playing with your kids, bro. Like, I really couldn't get onto them, but they were teaming up on me, bro. Like, draw 2 here, draw 4 there. I said, okay, I see how it is.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, the good news is use free, boss.
Hey, shout out to everybody that held me down, man. My guy Mike. Everybody thinks we hate each other guts, but he put money on my books. Who else, man? Everybody show love, man. And we did the right thing. It was hard, but we did the right thing, bro. It was hard coaching from the stands when the kids can't hear you. So we just sat there like dads, bro, and watched.
There's nothing wrong with that, man. At least you did the right thing. This is what we got, man. You got some flag scores for me?
Yeah, I can pull them up here in a minute. I hopping on here late, man. We got a good flag matchup
coming up
this week.
This week, man. I agree. It's still no, we're up north for this one, not down south. All right, here we go. Let me get my stuff up. There's the what the heck is that? Well, that's next week. All right. So, anyways, my bad, chat. As y'all see, man, we're getting things popping slowly but steady. We here. We appreciate everybody jumping in here tonight, man. I know we got a lot. Y'all could have been in a lot of places, but y'all decided to join us. Who's that? Joe. Joe dropping 100 stars. Oh, Joe dropping a lot more than 100 stars. Let me see what he got over here. I can't see. Those things count, Joe. For everybody on Facebook, man. Everybody on Facebook, type exclamation donate. You guys want to give back to the show, man? Just one time donos. If you want to do it on Facebook, drop stars. On YouTube, if you guys, I'll actually post a link on YouTube. I don't think I got it set up on the YouTube side. But man, we appreciate everybody that drop these donations. Again, y'all understand this stuff help us out a ton. Every little bit helps. Am I saying that right, Burke? Every little bit helps.
It does. Hey, man, there were some people that dropped some stars on CTX Live broadcast a couple of things. I didn't know. You see 500 stars, 100 stars only equals like 1 cent, but them cents add up.
They add up. Yeah, I think you get. Is it something like that? Yeah, it's like a penny for every star. Something like that. I don't know what they got, but that's kind of how it worked, bro. So, again, everything add up, man. We appreciate it. We ain't picky about it. You know what I'm saying? We keep doing what we can do while we can do it. Man, if we need y'all help, we definitely gonna tap in and tell y'all we need y'all help. Joe's on his man sending all his money.
Yeah.
So, man, Joe, big ups to Big Joe, man. Y'all need to reach out to him.
Make sure
Coach
you
Joe,
send him some
Waco
prayers,
Southern.
man.
Yeah, man. Had a big procedure going this week, and he's still down and out recovering. We wish you the best, Joe. You know, I was thinking about you, man. I talk to you at least twice a week, so we're gonna keep that thing popping, man.
I got something to say about this website, man. We support AAU. We'll always be fans of AAU because that's our local team. Shout out Texas Sports. Man, we got to get somebody on this AAU website, specifically the phone version. It's very hard to navigate the website with the phone, and
that thing ain't built for mobile.
The scores and records are not always accurate on here.
I don't know what to say about that. I don't run their website, but I do know that you're right. It does need a big major overhaul to get things up to date. But they're trying, man. Again, I don't think they're as big as we think they are.
This is not taking shots at them. Hey, this is just helpful information, the feedback that we get from the people. The feedback we get from the people, and I know they're going to work on it, man. So I was just saying that because I was trying to look at something today on the phone. I was like, geez, this is like hard to work with on the phone.
Yeah, it was pretty tough to look at on the phone for sure.
Flag scores. Let's talk about it.
Get it.
CTX United, they got a 7-0 victory, meaning there was a forfeit with the Legacy Longhorns. Killeen Trojans, 13-6. Hey, side note, I told Will to hold off on the standings. They might be all the way accurate, but for the most part, they're going to be accurate. We're going to tell y'all where everybody stands headed into these last 2 weeks. Yep. Harker Heights Junior Knights and Waco Southern Flag, I heard, had the flag game of the day. Heading into overtime, 18-12, Waco Southern pulls it out. Temple Junior Wildcats, and put an asterisk next to this because for a good reason, they swept the day. The day. We'll get to that later, but 20-0 over the Fort Hood Cadets. My dog Nate gets back on track, 41-0 over the Maynard Knights. Brazos Gators, 24-0 over the Waco Modocs. I want to comment on that just because don't punish people just because there's not a 50 ball there. Shout out to the Modocs for pushing them and kind of trying to slow them down. But the Brazos Gators Mud Babies, listen, Swamp Babies, they're still doing what they're supposed to do, man. My guy Cody took that one loss, man, and he's hammered back 2 weeks in a row, 34-0 over the CTX Falcons. And Unity Select, we'll be talking about them. Well, after I get done with this last score, we'll talk about their big matchup coming up. 39-0 over the Coppers Cove Colts. Shout out Harker Heights Junior Knights and the Waco Southern Panthers for having the flag game of the day. But Unity, there's been kind of a brewing Austin-Waco head clashing because they haven't been able to play each other. We get one, and I always say on the flag level. But Waco Southern undefeated, Unity Select undefeated, Clash of the Titans. It goes down this Saturday.
I agree, man. That's what's up.
See, the site got it wrong. There we go, 33-6, and we're gonna come back to the game of the week. We'll go through all those scores all at once.
You gonna go through 10U first?
Yeah, or we'll jump to 8U.
Oh, you want 8U? All right.
We'll go to 8U. But that's Waco, Unity Select.
Brazos. I said Southern, my bad. Brazos Gators. Unity Select. It's going down. Can't wait for y'all to hear our picks on that one. Huh. Well, we got
we got a
slaughtered.
star party over here on Facebook.
Oh, they hitting it up?
Hey, star party right now, man. If y'all drop them stars on Facebook, they come in as double. So there you go, man. If you got a chance, drop them stars. Yeah, man. That matchup's gonna be fire coming up. We already know what that's gonna be looking to. I'm actually I'm trying to keep my mouth closed until we get to Thursday. So I'll keep that. Keep that humble for now. AU.
The battle of the 8Us. CTX United had an extra game Sunday. You guys give me that score in the chat. But we'll start off with their first game against Legacy Longhorns. 8U 33-6.
Yep.
KW with clean Trojan Wildcats. KTW 49-6 over the Vega Junior Pirates.
6-1?
Yeah.
We'll talk about
Waco
that in a second.
Southern Panthers 50 ball. Harker Heights Junior Knights 0.
All I can say is it was too many names to mention.
Hey, I know I've told you guys before, we only always mention one name, but there's more than just Tasby over there.
Yeah.
I'll just keep reminding you guys of that.
Yeah, I think Tasby got his 3 and called it easy.
Called it today?
He's like, all right. Yeah, he's like, all right, let me share this thing around.
Timber Junior Wildcats with the 20-0 victory over the Fort Hood Cadets.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost and his 8U 27-0 over the Maynard Knights. Brazos Gators 23-0 over Waco Modocs. Again, don't be alarmed. There's no 50 ball standing there, right? They continually to do what they're supposed to do and beat everybody on their schedule.
Yep.
Shout out our guy James Johnson. We ain't heard from him too much this year.
Big game alert.
There is a big game. Well, I'll come back to that one.
Yep.
Unity Select 38-0 over the Coppers Cove Colts. And then, of course, the game everybody wants to talk about, we're going to come back to last. CTX Falcons, Coppers Cove Chiefs.
Big game.
CTX Falcons 21,
13.
Cove Chiefs 13. Cove Chiefs punched one in close to the end, but couldn't get the job done. I think both of us had the Falcons winning. Super,
Yep.
You wanted your love, man. We've been trying to show you love, but that was no easy game.
So, that was not an easy game.
We told you that.
Yep, and you did it on the road, man. So that's a plus, man. Big up to the CTX Falcons 8U. Got to meet some of those kids and everybody running around this weekend. I'm excited, man. Coaches seem excited. They seem like they got a game plan. They're looking forward to the tougher games come playoffs, come late season. Hey. Big up to
battle
CTX
tested,
Falcons.
man.
Yeah.
Mike just told me EG Elite didn't have enough on 8U, so they got the forfeit for CTX United. So 10U, CTX United. We'll come back to that one because we warned about that being a close matchup, and it ended up being one. Clean Trojan Wildcats 33-0 over the Vega Junior Pirates. Harker Heights Junior Knights 10U.
Yep.
Pulled one out 6-0 over
I gotta say something
Waco
on this.
Southern.
I gotta say something on this one, all right? I just want you to know, man, that me and you, like, I rock with you, man. So I didn't pick. I had to even go back and watch the film. I didn't pick against Pierre because, obviously it's just the home team, so I didn't do a pick. But all day long, all I kept hearing was Pierre, y'all keep betting against us. Keep betting against me. And I wanted to say, it ain't me. It was Burke that bet against you. But I held you down, man. I said, you're right. You're right. Keep hope alive.
Hey, and actually, I haven't picked against him very much. So you tell Pierre and those Knights, 10U guys. I put them on the initial power rankings. I got flack for that. I had them on this last power rankings, and I got flack for that.
That's true.
And the only reason I think I picked against them this past weekend is because they were dealing with what we were dealing with, and for them it was a harder matchup. They were missing coaches.
Yep.
And sometimes that could be that could be a thing. So shout out to them. But hey, it was only 6-0. So I was halfway right? So
I want to say this. I gotta give them I got to give shout outs to my dog because he's always the most slept upon. I even felt bad because I sat on the sideline recording this and I heard a referee even say, and it sucks to say this, why they keep doing that? Why they keep going to him? Hey, Sean Brennan, enough said. 12 you game. Sorry, you're right, 12 you. Sean Brennan, enough said. They slept on the little guy. Little guy had a return that was an amazing return for about 45 yards, 35 yards to set up a score right before the half. Big ups to Sean. He did his thing. I was just shocked in general at that. I'm not gonna lie to you. At the Waco Southern 10U, I'm gonna say it because I was, heck, you know me, I'm vocal. I said it to Cleo. I said it to their staff. They did a great job, man. But they did exactly what they were supposed to win that game. Just saying it like that. Pierre and his squad and his one coach did exactly what they were supposed to do to win that game. They ran the ball to the opposite side of Turbo's field. They identified weak spots in the line. Waco Southern's defense was very uncharacteristic that day. It was kind of like, in the no shots thrown, it was kind of like your 8U that day, or that 10U game you had, where you just like, wow, why is our defense not firing off the ball? Why are they acting lethargic? It was just like that, man. Waco Southern's D didn't get off the line, and they took advantage of it, man. They took great advantage of it. And coaches continually ran plays, found some weak spots, and scored off of them on 1 or 2 plays. So big ups to that coaching staff for watching and looking at that. Big ups to Waco Southern for identifying it. And again, going back to the lab, you know you probably won't have that happen again. You know you won't see that look again. But that was a very good game day prep. Again, lacking coaches. Good job, man.
All right. Now that he's done being biased about his Knights crew, we can go on with the rest of the scores. Temple Junior Wildcats 20-6 over the Fort Hood Cadets. Polo and his group 23-0 over the Maynard Knights. Brazos Gators tenure. Brazos Gators 42-0. That's another tenure group that's quietly as kept, that going to insert their name into that championship talk here pretty soon come playoffs. Cove tenure 25-0 over the CTX Falcons. Yep. And we'll get to that matchup that everybody wants to talk about afterwards. Let's get down to the 12U. I'm not even going over 13U games. I'm boycotting 13U. So
I don't think there was any 13 games, was there?
I don't think so. I'm going to go back and check. But
I don't think it was.
So, CTX United, 12U, 53, Legacy Longhorn, 0. It's a big statement. That was kind of a jump back, like, hey, we ain't going nowhere. Buster Douglas got knocked out, but we coming back. La Vega Junior Pirates, 7-0. They get the forfeit over the Killeen Trojan Wildcats, 12U. And another good game. There was a good series up there for Waco and at Harker Heights High School. 13-6. And quiet as kept, they have 2 losses. And a coach asked me this. I think I said this last week on the show. How come you don't mention our 12U? I said, A, Coach Hartsfield doesn't want me to, just because I know his personality. He'd rather stay under the radar. But quiet as kept, they're 5-2, man. So shout out to Coach Hartsfield. Shout out to my nephew, Mr. Sean Branky. And shout out to those guys. To complete the sweep, Temple Junior Wildcats 21-0 over the Cadets. CWA, after they won the game, they were making TikToks. They got their parents involved. They just had a fun day overall. 56-0 over the Maynard Knights. Brazos Gators 58-0 over Waco Modocs. Cove Chiefs, this is huge for them, man. They're 12U. They're small on numbers. They really pieced it together last minute. 6-0 over the CTX Falcons, man. Shout out to them.
Yep.
And shout out to the Falcons, because it hasn't translated on every level as far as wins, but what they're doing with those kids over there as far as making them feel appreciated, making them love the game. Man, shout out to those guys. They took the tough loss, though. Unity Select 28-0 over Copper's Cove Colts. And now it's time, man. It's time. It's time for the breakdown of the game of the
week. You want
week.
to go backwards since we're here?
Yeah, let's go backwards. Let's go 6U.
Right. That's forward.
Oh, is it? Okay. We want to start with the 12U? Okay, let's go 12U.
All right. So let's go 12, man. I think me and you both went 2-2 on the day, did we not? I know I did.
Yeah, we got this one wrong. We both got this one wrong.
Hey.
And my gut told me to go with the Wranglers. But I also saw that Jaguars kid in person. And sometimes a special kid like that can change the game, but no, it didn't. It didn't.
I don't regret my pick at all. Great job by the Junior Wranglers, man. Nothing taken away from that 12U team. I know I got a lot of tags. I know a lot of people said, yeah, all that. Great job by the Junior Wranglers team. Came out, dominated. I watched that. I went back and watched that game. They won that game in a lot of aspects of the game. But big ups to those Junior Jags, yeah. I don't regret my pick at all. Those kids didn't stop fighting at all. They made it a game. There's a couple possessions in that game. Again, there's always some questionable stuff. But I think it was fairly said that the junior
can we say this? The Wranglers, I wouldn't say fully dominated, but rewatching that game, you never felt like it was out of
range. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
I agree.
You never looked at the game and said, "Oh, they're going to come back and beat them."
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it looked like.
And even then, I mean, like I say, it was just a great. Both sides of the game played well by the Wranglers, hands down. I'm going to say this because I said it, and I said I wasn't going to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. I think everybody's going to sit here and talk about what the refs did, the refs. I do agree with some of the comments. Man. Again, just as a pure spectator. But you got to also understand, too, with a game at that in high intensity, I feel like they had to take the game over. They had to control the atmosphere. And I think they did a pretty good job overall. But, man, I don't care. It was some times in some of these games, man, where there was 3 and 4 minutes between plays. That hurts. I don't care what side of the ball you on. That hurts. Especially you're talking about momentum. You're talking about getting momentum back for a team. The clock wasn't running.
When my dog got hurt, when my dog got hurt, that kind of changed the momentum a lot too, man. Because that kid's so special that it helps. Hey, y'all correcting our scores. Send those scores to AAU.
Listen,
don't be correcting us like
I'm not correcting. At the end of the day, it's a win or a loss. Right? Look, it's not like it's a close game where it was 6-7. You're like, no, we had 7. I don't care.
Yeah.
Beat them by more than that. And you beat them by more than one touchdown. You ain't got to worry about it being so close. We know who won. That's that. But yeah, that was a 12U game, man. 10U game. I got to get my lawyer out for this one, man. My 10U game. And Coach Key said that he made the bet.
8-0.
But he told me that you was going to talk to me about something. And I don't know what else he need to talk about, but I'm going to just send a donation slip to him. And that's all we can talk about.
Hey, he wants to talk to you about how, what you can hook up, man. That was my no, it does count. But as we're saying the scores on the show, yes, you're identifying that it's wrong, but we're just reiterating to you to make sure you get those points right with AAU.
Yeah, listen, I want y'all to understand this. Points allowed don't mean nothing to me. Don't mean nothing to Bert. It just means something to y'all as coaches. So follow up with AAU, man. Make sure that you get your scores and everything posted the right way. Make sure, they got their way of how they verify all that. But, yeah, as long as y'all make sure you get your scores right, talk to AAU.
And some of y'all don't know some of y'all, and Kassan definitely knows because he's an OG in the game, but some of y'all don't know the extra points either. So while you think you scored 49, you scored 45, my boy. So anyway, the 10U game was, for me, we said that 8 and 10 was the games we were most looking forward to.
Yep.
And I think was no, you good, Kassan. I got your back, OG. What's going to haunt, I think, the Wranglers after looking at film, because those guys are smart, is they drove the ball down the field at least 3 times.
Yeah.
In scoring position and didn't score. I think that was the name of the game. And of course the big run by him, by the Jaguars running back, sealed the deal, man.
Sealed the deal.
They played good defense and then got up out of there with a win.
Big run. Hold up. I got Coach Key jumped in here real quick. I'm going to give him 2 minutes. All right, what's up, Key?
Man, how much I owe?
Listen, don't.
just let me know. Just let me know how much I owe.
Just know
bro.
you owe 5-star dinner. 5-star dinner amount. You know that much, man.
Now you did say Canes, bro.
Listen, I'm with it, bro. Listen, I did. Listen, you could calculate it up because it would have been the same amount that would have cost for me to throw your team a pizza party. So I'm not tripping about that. I'm going to be 100 with you. That donation is going to go to the CTX Falcons. Again, for their loss to Coach Ernie and the things that they got going over there, man. So you don't got to even send it to
bro,
me.
Because they paid my pizza party, so it's just basically I'm just giving it back.
There it is, man. So yeah, tap in with them. If you need to give it to me and I'll push it over there, it's up to you. I ain't tripping, man. Just let me know when it's done.
Well, you see, we do show. We do the show for a reason. We just went over the 10U. Now we're gonna talk about AU. We're gonna not allow anybody on the show to talk about anybody that's dressed in a zebra shirt. From the game itself, how do you feel as a coach after getting the big win?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I had a moment after the game, bro, because when my kids scored the last 2-point conversion, bro, when they ran to the sideline, some of them was crying, bro. And it just showed me how important it is to these kids. And then I had a kid that plays on my team for flag from the Jags. And after the game, we were shaking hands. I was talking to him, and he was crying. And it just showed me, like, bro, all of the stuff we did leading up to this game, these kids really care about this game, bro. And
they care about each other. And they care about each other.
Bro. And after the game, bro, we all met up. Junior Jags kids, Junior Jags coaches, some of the coaches, bro. And we partied and we had a good time, bro. And it just showed me, like, bro, it just showed me the real meaning of football and life, bro. The kids will never forget that game.
That's it. That's what you needed to bring. That's what that atmosphere. Me and Burke probably already knew this, but like that's when we saw it on the schedule. We automatically knew what this was going to bring. Right. I mean, granted, yeah, we wanted, to be there and be in the attention, make it a big spotlight game, whatever. But at the end of the day, we knew what the purpose of that game was going to be. And it was going to be getting, I want to call it the rival, but the crosstown, situation that was going to get dead. You already knew that when the coaches came out, it was going to bring the best out of the coaches because they wanted to play and coach. You knew it was going to be the best out of the kids because they want to show off for the other side and vice versa. And again, at the end of the game, and this is why me and Burke posted these pictures so much, and we didn't post too many highlights of that game. We posted more of the ending pictures because at the end of the day, that's all that mattered. Right. You care about the touchdowns. When the quarter struck 0 in the fourth and everybody lined up on the 50 and then everybody came and sat down, no one even cared about the first, second quarter anymore. Right. It was all about that moment with those kids, man, and y'all's coaches coming together doing that thing. And that's what youth football in those areas like this and out there need to be about. Period.
Yeah. Period. Right.
That's it. Wins and losses gonna come. They're gonna come everywhere you go, all the way through. They go to college and whatever. But that part right there, man, that probably struck, like you said, that struck a memory in some kids' heart and their mind for the rest of their life. Yeah. And hopefully it'll translate over, man. So big ups to all y'all's coaches out there, man.
It does feel good. It does feel good to get the last laugh.
It ain't over. Oh, you think it's over? It ain't over. It ain't over.
I can say this. When y'all posted the AU rankings and they was number 1, they let us have it. So I'm going to need a new ranking sheet out.
Ain't no more rankings.
We're going to have one before playoffs. We're going to have one before playoffs.
All right.
And then we're going to come back and revisit that one right before playoffs and say, you guys, because listen, Key, I'm going to remind you, and this is not towards you or anybody, somebody going to get popped in the second round.
Yeah, we got to see him again. We already know
somebody, that.
Somebody getting popped in the second round. South is hot. I'm just being honest. South Division is hot right now, man.
But we can't make that. We can't make that the second round game, bro. That's too.
No.
No.
It won't be.
It won't be. But hey, this will put your coaching hats on to make sure you are prepared
to get back to that.
The second round. Somebody's gonna be waiting, willing, and able to try to pop you.
And being that everybody have a game of confidence,
or seeing each other, it just makes it harder, bro. Yep. I'm excited for this year, bro. It's gonna be big, bro.
It is. It's gonna be big, man. And I tell people all the time, this is gonna be so big, man. People don't understand the gratitude and the magnitude, of this, because the South, even if you lose, you just say you lose your second round of playoffs, it's still something about that team that's going to be special. It's still going to be something about the handful of kids that you can go pick for the All-Star games, or pick for unrestricted, or pick for, showcase, whatever you want to do. Man, it's just going to open up. People think, oh, I lost out of the playoffs, that's it. It's really going to blossom after that. Mm-hmm. Like, it's really going to blossom after that, man. I'm excited to see which way it goes. Obviously, hoping to the positive, man. But as coaches, and I'm going to keep saying this, y'all got to do exactly what y'all did on Friday, man. Drop those egos, man. Make it be about the kids. Period.
Right. But shout out to the Wranglers, man. And shout out to the Wranglers coaching staff, man. That's a good coaching staff.
They did all right. See y'all in the playoffs.
I'm still new in the game, and I'm still learning, bro. This is only my second year coach, and I've been under a coach, our head coach, Coach Thomas. I'm just the offensive coordinator. He been around for a little minute, bro, and he been taking me up under his wing, and he been teaching me. And that's important because a family member that I coached against on the other side, little Mikey, he's the same thing. He's my age. He's getting took under his pop's wing. And it's only important because we the next generation that's going to have to take over. You know what I'm saying?
And we say it on the show all the time. We can see it. Yep. I can only speak for Colleen. There's a lot of young coaches that are not being mentored.
Right.
Because everybody's so
they got it.
Worried
it's
about
my way.
What they're somebody they'll listen to somebody, but some of the older guys are so into what their kids are doing and everything else. They're so selfish that it's really going to hurt. And you can see some of the resemblance of it this year, that some of these Colleen teams are so bad that they're not. And you see the young guys on the field, and you're like, man, who mentored this guy? Nobody.
Right.
Nobody.
Yeah. Agree, man. All right, Coach Key, I got to get you up out of here, man. Y'all be safe, man. Keep doing what y'all doing.
Let me know the cash app, whatever I got to do, man.
All right, I got you. I'll tap with you offline.
All right,
man.
And the biggest thing, my God, Coach Howard said, no incidents.
No incidents.
I know Chico was down there like a hawk.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. When I saw him on camera, I was like, oh, I get it.
But
you got to be there.
I have a feeling there wasn't going to be any incidents, whether he was there or not, man.
No, I think it was a lot of love, man. I mean, the internet made it a lot more hyper than it needed to be. But, I mean, at the end of the day, man, that's big. Like, for real. I agree with y'all,
there's
man.
something to that, too. You see some of the OGs jumping in here saying some of them don't want to be mentored. And they don't. And guess what? Only the kids and the programs are going to suffer because of that. You already see it now. A lot of these young guys get on the field. They getting waxed every week, and they don't feel like it's a problem. I had talked to a parent the other day, and of course it's always experience first, right? And sometimes even I have to step back and remember experience first for the kids. But they're telling me a defensive coordinator don't want to listen, and he's had 35, 21, 40, 35, all these points scored on him. What do you mean you don't want to listen?
Yeah. I mean,
so
I don't know.
It's also on the orgs to sometimes push them people out the door and find somebody else that works for them kids.
Facts.
Because I don't care. The experience is always first, but the fastest way to lose people is to lose a bunch of games over and 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 over.
And not only lose a bunch of games, but when parents feel like their kids aren't getting playing time, they're not learning anything, and they're not losing.
If you're getting 50-0 or 34-0 every week, and your kids still don't know what to do, that's the fastest way to lose somebody.
Big fact.
But the AU game, man, shout out to those guys for pulling it out. And hey, a lot of y'all went against the grain against us. Now we picked the Jags on 10U, but on AU when we said the Wranglers, y'all lit us up.
They was in our throat.
Y'all lit us up.
Y'all lit us up.
14-8.
Hey.
14-8.
Yeah.
CAJ ranks. And then the
Now,
6U game, I think you
6U
already got
was,
that. I think everybody went across the board with that one, though.
yeah. The Wranglers pulled it out, man. That is a team that is strong and it's coming up. They had one loss against the Unity, but I guess what? They do what they're supposed to do. I think it's going to be a tough time beating those guys in the playoffs. I think it's going to be a really tough time beating that Wranglers flag in the playoffs.
Yep.
As long as they stay on top of what they got to do, it will. And don't get it twisted. The Jags ain't no pushover either.
No, by far no.
The Wranglers are just the better team, in my opinion.
And if you looked at that game again, just tons of super fast kids on the field.
Yeah.
Super fast. I was like, God. I was just sitting back like, geez, these kids are fast. So, again, man, good game. But
hey, and you know those guys have been getting on to me. Let me tell you how deep this AU division. We got 4 powerhouses from each side that if they do what they're supposed to do, mind you, we're predicting somebody won't because somebody in the second round is going to get popped. But if everybody does what they're supposed to do, we're supposed to have Waco Southern on one. This is the AU division on one side, and the Gators on the other side. That should be one semifinal match to get to the state title game. We should have the Junior Jags and the Wranglers. Those 4 teams right there should be the ones for the title game. But that's why we play the game, baby. So we showing the North love. North got some smoke too, but everybody's got to do what they got to do.
Yep.
Now imagine that on a weekend. Imagine that on the Wranglers, Jags, Waco.
So let's go with the top 8 in 8U. Let's just talk about that real quick. Top 8 in Waco and 8U today, right now, what AAU has calculated, right? Gators, Jags, Trojans.
No, it ain't got to be the ship because guess what? Them 2 Waco teams is
facts.
Ain't no pushover.
Ain't gonna be in them. So Gators, Jags, Trojans, Southern, Junior Jags.
This is overall, right?
Yeah, overall. United, Chiefs, Maynard Knights slip in. And here's the thing. Everybody's saying, how the Maynard Knights? All right. Points allowed. You're right. The CTX Falcons should be in that 8 hole. But they're not. As of right now, they're not in that 8 slot.
No. That's you looking at combined.
No, that's combined. If you did top 4 and 4, they're in. Yes. You did top 4.
No, top 6.
Top 6. They're in. Currently. But I'm talking about points allowed or points scored. This is what's going to kill y'all. And I mean this because what you're saying is we're leaving the window open for the Maynard Knights, right? This is why I like to go with the combined record. Because if you don't look at this, you don't picture what window is still open, right? So if you go with that, Maynard Knights still have a shot in the window of here. Now, could they be the upset team? Absolutely. Could they be the team that gets in and upset the first round? Absolutely. I think that's up to, in the skies. But if you're looking at the top right now, man, you got to think about that. That's how close that these standings are. In the South, Junior Wranglers, and the U. Well, you got Junior Wranglers, Junior Jags, Wranglers, the U, Chiefs. Top 4. South Division. North Division, Gators, Trojans, Waco Southern, CTX Falcons.
Hey, guess what?
That close.
The big matchup, org-to-org matchup coming up. Junior Jags, Syntax United coming up.
Again, another good placement game.
It's a huge placement because I always say that because I'm looking at the 10U side of things. Junior Jags up top, of course. CTX United right under. Clean Cove Chiefs right under. Capital Area Junior Wranglers 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs have one more game against EG Elite. Wranglers, they're a game behind, so they'll get their extra game and probably move back up. Move back up, right? United dropped that game against the Jaguars on 10U. They move all that shifts the seeding. And it's the difference between playing the Wranglers in the second round and the Jags in the second round.
It's true. This is true. This is
So
true.
we told y'all this all plays out. So everybody worried about regular season this and we're that.
And we're that.
We're that. We're that. Guess what? It's all got to play out. And the seeding matters. I'm telling you, as a guy last year who made a run, I just made a post about it today. It looked like I had the hardest way to the championship. But guess what? Mater Mustangs got popped before I could even get to them.
Yep.
It matters where you seed up and the matchups.
Well, I think you can see that, though, if you look at, as we call the sleeper teams, right? You look at the teams that are floating right there in that 3 and 4 spot, 4 and 5 spot. They're usually led by senior coaches. And they can understand that, hey, these seeding and these rankings matter. So please, coaches, adhere. I know we want y'all to tell y'all just go win every game in front of you. But at the end of the day, if you're really coaching, you really got to look at these standings, man. You got to see where you're staying. Because that could be the difference on your attitude towards the game. You may say, hey, we got a high-powered offense. Yeah, but if you're still allowing 20 points a game, you're not, you know what I mean? You're not helping yourself by those points allowed. So you may have some emphasis in the next couple of weeks of, hey, man, how do we stop people from scoring? Because we're going to score. We're going to continue to score, right? And that's what cares, the win, the W. But how do we stop people from scoring? So most of the senior coaches, man, are already looking at
seeding. Yes, everybody. I'll tell you. I give you, and I know all the other coaches are. But we've already talked about seeding. We had a conversation about it the other day.
Yep.
How things play out, and it's big on your playoff run, man.
Yeah,
it's big.
You're gonna see. You're gonna see, man. You're gonna see a lot of people who slip in there at that 3 and 4 seed, and again, senior coaches. It's not gonna be the same look that you saw during the season when they get to the playoffs. Are you prepared to see that as the lower seed? If not, man, make sure you guys are fixing your ways to get, to change that up. So, I mean, again, we already know what's going to happen. There's going to be some shockers in the playoffs. We're going to see some guys slip in. We're going to see some guys slip out.
There's guys lurking. You're right. Super. Ghost team has quietly just been quiet as tech. They took their early lumps because they really had the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Those 3 games back to back to back. And they quiet as kept, been getting better and better and better. I'm telling y'all, we're not just saying that because we want like chaos. We just see it every year. And it might not happen on both sides, but one side of the bracket in one of the age divisions, somebody's going to get popped. And it happens every year. It happens every year. It might be cold that day and your kids show up and don't want to play, or you game planned all week for something you've seen on film, and they come out in a whole new formation and just put you in a hole that you can't come back from. I'm telling you, man.
So I'm going to share my screen real quick, man. I'm going to show you something that I found today. Pretty interesting. Accidentally clicked on this. Dealing with... Oh, that's not what I want to show. My bad, guys. Showing y'all my email. Where's this at? Go over here. Change. Oh, change. No. There you go. Remove. Stop. Add that. Change. Oh, I did have it right. My bad. That. All right. So here we go. This. All right. Here we go. Can y'all see this? Tell me if y'all can see this. If you can't see it, I'm going to try to blow this up just a hair. So what you're looking at right now is the the AAU Tackle Football League between Arkansas and Texas, right? So if you go into this thing, man, we're looking at the AAU football Texas team right now. Top 3 teams, Gators, Jags, Trojans, Waco Southern, Arkansas Lions in the 5 spot, CAJ Wranglers in the 6 spot. Obviously, you can see this is based off of what they call it, the point system that they have. My bad, guys. The point system they have. I'm not sure how big and updated these guys are, but if you're going in unrestricted, you're looking at unrestricted, and you want to see what Arkansas is probably putting out there, you should probably check this out, man. I don't know, again, how updated it is, but you can see Hey, man, they're 8U. Arkansas Lions are pretty solid out that way. Obviously, they're in the middle of our rankings, and there's no other Arkansas teams around. So you can look into that. Not again, I don't know how much validation this does, but I like to look at it because it definitely shows you where we are with us, right? On the 10U level, there you go. You got the Arkansas Lions sitting in the 4th spot. Again, this is all based off of the point seeding, I'm assuming. 6-0, Arkansas Lions. Not a lot of points scored, but definitely not a lot of points given up as well. So something to look at. Arkansas Little Rock Bills falling down here in the 10th spot, 3-3. So again, for all the teams that are looking to go to unrestricted and all that, man, you guys might want to tap into the site and check out some of this stuff. I think it's pretty interesting, man. I look at this and I kind of gauge, how the atmosphere for unrestricted is going to be. Again, you guys probably don't look at this like I do. But again, Arkansas Little Rock Bills sitting in the 4th spot amongst our 12U teams. 6-0 on this record, 130 points scored, 14 points allowed. Now, yeah, you compare it to the Gators and the Chiefs, you think we're blowing them out, right? But you got to understand, 14 points allowed is the same amount given up on the Chiefs. Granted, they definitely not playing. I don't think they playing teams like we are, but something to look at, man. So y'all keep your eyes peeled open for that kind of stuff, man. I'm going to try to keep posting and getting more info on things that's to come, like, again, AAU Unrestricted, AAU Nationals, then AAU West Coast Nationals. Again, we also still have the All-Star Game, Border Battles, is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Battle of the Borders. And then we have FBU and Showcase. Am I saying that right? I think I missed nothing else. That's it.
I think in order it should be
unrestricted.
I have to look at the dates.
It's unrestricted. All-Star Game.
All-Star Game, AAU Nationals, Vegas, and then Showcase and FBU.
Yeah,
FBU is right after AAU Nationals in Florida.
Yeah, something like that. So anyways, we'll keep y'all posted on those dates. Again, man, hey, if you guys haven't checked out the site, make sure you guys stop by, man, check out our site. We still got some things going up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've been slacking on the site since I launched it, but I'm gonna get back to it here in a minute. Again, you'll see there's a site right there, CT. Well, that's not it. I lied to you. It's the CTXSportsSaga.org. Hope I typed that right.
What was everybody's most impressive win of the weekend? Since everybody always likes to talk, what y'all got? We got some crazy matchups coming up. United and Junior Jags.
Yeah, we got some good stuff, man.
That flag game, that's going to be probably the game. Not org versus org, but the game. 6U Brazos Gators, 6U Unity. That's going down. There you go, and that's the game. Don't miss the game of the week. They called it for us. They put it on the flyer, 2:15. Don't miss the game of the week, Chilton High School.
Yep.
And Flag Babies playing last.
Hey, I thought I saw something, but the Falcons are playing a night game.
They are.
Night game.
They are. Manor Middle School started out 3 o'clock 12U, 4:30 10U, 6 o'clock 6U, 8U 7 p.m. Man, I'll definitely get out and show some love to that.
Yep. I did tell them that I would be there for that, so I will try to make my best to get there for the later evening games for sure. We got some games coming up, man. If you guys got flyers and you haven't sent them to the page already or tagged us in them, tag it to the page.
There you go. Make sure we get it out there. Southern Panthers and Killeen Trojan Wildcats. Syntax United 12U versus Junior Jags. See, interesting
that's
matchups.
Actually not a bad game. That's actually not a bad game. A very high scoring defense versus a very very high scoring offense versus a very good AU defense. That could be something interesting, man. Falcons say it's an all-white party. All-white party for the night game, man. So light up the night. Maynard, they told us to get there early or you'll be parking at the mall. They said they parking lot fill up quick. So get there early if you want to come. If not, you're going to be parking at the mall and walk across the street. Don't sleep on the 6U Chiefs versus Wranglers. Cody beating his chest. I like it.
Oh, definitely not sleep.
Yeah, I like it.
That's a big matchup for you, my dog. That's a big matchup.
That's a really good one, man. The Knights are in La Vega this weekend. Yes. Who else we got? The Gators. You already said the Gators in the U up in Chilton. Waco Southern Trojans. We talked about that. We're missing a game.
Oh, he said, who you got, Saga? You got to tune in Thursday, my boy.
Who you got, Saga, on what? On what game?
The Gators.
Oh, that's an easy
6U.
That's an easy pick for me.
Yeah, find out Thursday.
Gotta find out Thursday.
Hey, shout out again. Game of the week, big week game down in Austin, man. Big game down in Austin, man. Shout out to both orgs, Junior Jags and Wildcats, Capital Area Junior Wranglers, putting on a great show, man. And shout out to our guy, Let's Go Sports Media. I meant to check on his numbers the other day, man. I hope you guys flooded that and got his numbers to where they need to be.
What's up, Pope? Appreciate you dropping that love, man. Obviously, man, again, like you said, whoa, what is this? What is going on in life?
Yeah, the numbers are up. Yeah, the numbers
I don't know what that was. Yeah, his numbers are up, man, for sure. And he did a great job of filming that game, man, staying in contact. Again, a lot of things that game racing my brows for me, but you know, it is what it is. So, hey, good games coming up this week. I'm excited, man. I know you're excited about getting back to it. We got some upsets I think that might be coming up in the chimney. We'll talk playoffs after the prediction show.
We got one more week after that.
Nah. I think we're gonna go ahead and pit our. I'm gonna put my picks in 1 week before. My picks in 1 week before. You know why? Because that leaves opportunity for those lower seeds to upset me. So y'all can get mad at me all you want, but it needs to be done. Some of y'all need to realize that if you keep doing what you've been doing, you ain't gonna make the cut.
Hey, if you don't make the top 6 in your conference, remember the Texas Bowl is gonna be there for your org. It's something for your team to still get up for. They don't come with rings, but they definitely come with medals. Be the first ever Texas Bowl champ, man. It's something.
That's something. Put it on the books. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Put it on the books. Be the first ever AAU Texas Bowl champion. And again, you may have had a rough season. You may have had kids. You may have had injuries. Whatever it is, finish the season strong, the right way, and come out there and play and compete, man.
Yeah.
What do you say? Week 9 is going to make a big difference in a few age group standings.
Yep.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, it's going to make a.
Yeah.
You see some guys that sneak in. And listen, I'm going to go ahead and say it out here. Man, don't be trying to dodge this because you realize you're going to be one of the last seeds in the playoffs and blah, 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 man. Win your games. Try your best to win your games because you never know what can happen, man. You get kids. And I never wish this upon anybody, but sometimes you get kids that get sick. Coaches their playbooks get wet. You never know, man. You never know who you're upset, man.
So I've seen Monstar teams get in the cold
Appreciate
weather.
The follow. My bad.
Get in cold weather and not know how to act. I'm telling you. They get in the cold weather and don't know how to act. And all the coach can tell me afterwards is, man, I don't know. My boys were cold.
Yep. I'm telling y'all right now, when this weather change, don't be ducking those practices. You're going to need them. Don't be ducking those practices.
Listen. It was how I made my run last year, was having my kids out in the cold. Get your hands out of your hoodie. Put your hands down. Come over here and tackle. You ain't cold. No, Mom, you don't get no hand warmers. Get used to this.
Yep. Hand warmers don't work when it's wet. I'm telling y'all right now.
Listen, it don't.
Found that out last year.
It don't.
When they wet, they don't work. So throw it out the window, man. Let them grunt it out.
They better. You got to let them run it out, man, because it just so happened the rest of the day was kind of warm, but we got the first game of the day against the Grey Wolves, and it was cold. And we practiced at night, so we had my kids had already been cold. I was like, this is perfect. This was set up by God. This is just for us. My boys ready. And they went out there and played their butts off, man. So get in that cold, get in that mud. If it rains come playoff time, you better get it in.
Greg said change is coming, man. Change is coming. So we'll see.
It's a big couple weeks coming up for Greg's group, man.
Hey, he's on that line. He's on that line. I'm saying it. He's on the line, coach. You're on the gun line, boss. You're on the gun line. You got to figure out what y'all going to do from here. So
we definitely hope,
I think they may sneak in, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I think they may sneak in. I think they may sneak in.
I don't want to speak out of turn.
I am. I'm going to say it for them. They're on the 7. They're in the 7 hole. 7 hole. Yeah, not far behind, man. Couple wins. They got to get up. So we'll see.
They are. Legacy Longhorns, 2-5.
Yep.
They got to win. They need to win either this week or next week.
Yep. You got to think about it. They got to win out. You win, you're in.
That will guarantee you in. Yep.
Yep. You win, you're in.
Legacy's got Maine or Knights.
Possible win. Yeah. And that'll drop the Knights if they win.
So both them teams, Legacy Longhorns and Unity Select, in there with 2 wins too. So, hey, got a forfeit or 2. We'll be in there. Okay, he's confident.
We'll see. You never know. These kids perk up, come back. They pass grade check.
Hey, well, okay. If you're in there, just make sure you ain't the 6th seed, so you ain't playing the 1 seed coming. Playing the higher seed with the first round.
Well, you have the 3 seed. Remember, 1 and 2 got to buy. 3 and 6, 4 and 5. All right, man. Hey, it's gonna be some pain out here, man. We out, man. Saga 1, I'm out. Saga 2, appreciate you dropping in, big dog. If you got anything,
y'all put on deodorant, man.
Put on deodorant. Hashtag deodorant in the stands.
Yep.
I got nothing else, man. We're gonna rock out tonight. Y'all be safe. Go on.
Tired of going on these missions. Stuck off in these trenches, I'm just trying to get a million before they come and get me. Lot of hate off in my city, I can't with it. It's just me and the I grew up with. If I'm lying and I'm dying, no cap up in my rap, you slip my nigga slide. There's somebody gon' die today, know you better not be outside today. Before they hit, it's folk, where I'm from, you can't go around. You better watch your step or you be in that ground. Long level. It's only one way out, you gotta go and get it. And know this expensive, cost a whole brick. Don't get stuck here trying to take your time. You get wicked on my side of town.
Pain in the ghetto. I'm trying to fight, but something's gotta give.
I'm built where I can't break, but I'm done bending. I'm tired of all this sinning, but that's how we living. I'm praying God forgive me. Trying to get a million, tired of going on these missions. I'm trying to leave the trenches for I'm stuck off in the system. Before they hit, I know that mama told you about 1,000 times. Careful, get wicked on my side of town. Walk around. So much pain up and I can get up. Wanna fight with God, but they dancing with the devil. Club get in my lane and run my name, it's always something. Now you from that gang and dug your grave without no shovel. And now you in a rush, you moving fast without no hustle. And now you checking in with your PO.
Thanks for checking out this episode of CTX Sports Saga. Make sure to follow us for more news and updates on Facebook at CTX Saga. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so that you never miss